Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and this is the battle where I'll be showing off the new Elven unit for Linden that is in the Rise of Mordor update that is coming very soon. And yeah, so this is the other battle I did with the the early access stream with Jackie and various other people from the Rise of Mordor Discord. So it's very like lucky to get involved in this battle. This is a really good battle. If you did not watch the stream, definitely stick around to see how this one goes. But we'll get straight to the main point and have a look at this new unit. So this new unit is called the Noldorian Nobles, and it is right here, as you can see, hidden in the trees at the moment. But this unit looks amazing. I mean, it's a polearm unit, as you can tell, with a big polearm here. I mean, their armor is very different to that of the other Noldorian units in the game. It's not so golden; it's more of a bronzy sort of color. And they've got, it kind of remind me a bit of the Woodland Realm. I mean, they've got a nice cape as well, with all the ornate sort of stuff going on there. It looks awesome. It really does. And yeah, this is a nasty unit. It's a very heavy polearm infantry. The Elven units here, I hadn't realized as well, have been significantly dropped in number. I thought we were just playing on a smaller unit size, but they're down to 85. And yeah, so the Gondor's still on 140, whatever. And these polearms are down at 75, so these are in smaller units. But yeah, this unit is it's quite a mobile polearm unit, I'd say. It can move really quickly. It can turn on a 180 very quickly, as you'll see in this battle. And yeah, it is a really fun unit to use. And I don't usually bring polearms, but I was like, well, if I'm playing Linden, I'll bring the polearms to show them off. And they're really fun to play with. But anyway, over here we have Jackie, who's playing as Mordor, facing off against Wiz, who was playing as Gondor. And Wiz has already sent in his polearms. They were getting focused down quite a lot, these Prince's Coast Guard, as you can see here. They're already quite bloodied up. Facing off against Orc Warriors here, doing their best to hold on. I mean, they're actually getting flanked by Uruk Throng here, which is not a good sign. These Prince's Coast Guard are in a bit of trouble. And we do have now Gondor cavalry charging into the side of this Uruk mass down here. They are getting cut down a little bit. Probably want to start getting out of combat. And you can see Guards of the Teeth over here. Now they're setting up. They're going to try and stop this Gondor cavalry from getting round. But my army is starting to arrive now on the field. I've actually sent in my cavalry, pinning down their cavalry here. And it's like a 2 on 2 here. Elven cavalry's down at 40 men now. It used to be a 90-man unit. Down at 40 men, so they are significantly, or 80 man, not 90 unit, like an 80-man unit, and it's down at 40 now. So significantly weakened, but they are still very strong, and they're actually winning this combat. I also sent shock infantry in. My final Elven unit, you can see here, crashing into the Marksman of Dale as my infantry, my shock infantry here, is now engaging the front lines. It's only facing watch post sentries. So yeah, it's all going on. So I'm going to do a bit of slow-mo just so you can get an idea of what's going on in this battle. But also just to remind you, if you're enjoying watching Rise of Mordor and would like to see more of this action, more early access stuff, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, thank you for all the support, and yeah, just keep it up as we work towards 4K subs. Yeah, these watch post sentries here anyway are getting sliced and diced by the Noldorian swords here. They just got no chance of winning this fight. Over on this side, you can see that Mordor has managed to find a hole in the line here and is actually getting Orc pillagers in behind, and they're going to just help condemn these coast guards to untimely death. And then you've got the Gondorian cav now pulling out, probably been in there a little bit too long, to be honest. Over on this side, you can see Jackie's playing very heavy with his army. He's got a lot of Uruk Throng here. He's got Guards of Teeth, Uruk Spears, just trying to overwhelm this cavalry, and then he's going to try and basically use that to basically flank hard. As Gondor's, the rest of Gondor's army is either just occupied just looking at stuff, just like Orc Warriors and watch post sentries here. So really, Gondor probably is in his best interest to be aggressive here and try and turn that flank himself to try and then save his right, basically, as his left gets enveloped. But we'll go back to normal speed now. I, on the other hand, was a little slow in arriving on the battlefield, in fairness. To my ally, I didn't really join at the same time. Mordor has started the attack, but you can see, look at these elves. They look awesome. They really do. As they come on by. I'm actually inadvertently going into some combat here. I did not even realize I was going in, but these Noldorian nobles don't mind. Apparently, according to Wiz and to some of the other devs from Rise of Mordor, this unit's basically unkillable, apparently. So I had great great expectations as like some of them like get engaged here. Actually getting shot by friendly fire here. Can't take that. But yeah, they are actually technically slightly involved in combat. You can see I'm now actually pulling my cavalry out of combat, back the way they came, and leaving my shock infantry in combat. So J Monster here, who was playing as Dale, had his cavalry still in combat pinned down, while I had mine free to go after archers over here. And you can see I'm trying to stay away from these Uruk spears, which Jackie is sent across to try and help deal with the issue here. And I'm now getting my pole arms in behind. You can see here, Moldoran nobles are going to get given the opportunity to close the door on these Dalian swords and these watch post sentries. And they need to set up properly. There you go. Pole arms down, please. They just look awesome. They really, really do. Now they need to be given the order to advance at some point. But yeah, at this point I just had my cavalry kind of running around and just like, even these are still really like fairly fresh units actually at half strength. But I'm actually starting to win this cavalry fight over here, especially with my shock infantry in combat, doing really good jobs. The rivermen going in now, that's not a good sign. There's still a Javis as well, and there's actually a sword unit here engaged now with Uruk spears. So they are in combat. Over on this side, Gondor is looking certainly a little bit worse for wear. He's still holding on though. He's still got various units holding the line, but I mean, this Servants of the Eye here with like silver chevrons doing all sorts of damages right now. Gondor infantry here surrounded by Uruks as well. You can see the Servants of the Eye just plowed down that poor Prince's Coast Guard. You can see like the last few getting up, and they're going to run for their lives. As you can see, this right flank here for Gondor is just smashed to pieces, or left flank for Gondor smashed to pieces. So I'm desperately trying to get stuff around to trying to help influence the fight and trying to then move units up to support my Gondorian ally. As you can see here, the cavalry's still going in, still desperate to just get involved here. They should really have gone after other infantry of mine. Because, well, that's where it was needed, really. Killing my infantry. Because my infantry's doing an absolute number right now to all of the Dalian infantry. You can see I'm starting to wrap around here, killing off the last of the watch post sentries. Unfortunately, because, like, you just rip through ammo so quickly now with the new update. I was, like, ran out of ammo so quickly that I had nothing to, like, deal with these Guards of the Teeth and with the cavalry, which is more important in my opinion. Because I was like, well, I can kill the pole arms with my own pole arms, but Cav, I mean, I'd rather focus it down. They have Javis here as well. Look at these. They're like, these guys have just been hit straight in the face with the Javis, and they barely lost any men. They lost 3 or so there. That's hardly anything. That's nothing to worry about. Yeah, some easy kills here for my pole arms. Not even really something they need to be going after. They need to just be getting past these rumen and going for other stuff. Yeah, they are actually losing now. I've got infantry here that desperately needs to get up, come and help break these watchpost sentries. Like, look how far up Dale's army is. So far. That is the general being killed that I just sliced and diced him with my Noldorian swords. Shock infantry just beating swords here quite easily. And that should help rout Dale off the battlefield entirely. He did have, like, a cav unit over here, which he then raced down to, like, intercept my, like, cavalry when I charged him. That was a nice little move by him, but to be honest, just quality just was enough to overwhelm in the end. And now I've got to deal with Mordor, which Mordor's like got such numerous numbers in comparison to the elves now. Like the elves already like had the disadvantage in numbers over Mordor, but it's even worse now with these like smaller units. So I mean the numbers are at 1200 to 2100, so I've got to like somehow turn that around. Dale's still in here, by the way. He's still got, like, some swords in here. Getting cut down at the moment. Gondor's still hanging on as well. We've got some basic Gondor infantry in here. Holding the line. The elves now coming into the rear, going to help try and break. But now there is orcs freed up. They've got orc pillagers here. They've got Uruk throng. I was just like, well, I'll hold this flank with my Noldorian nobles until I find some option for them. But yeah, I was quickly flanking around some shipwright nobles. So then these guys could engage the Uruk throng, and then my Noldorian nobles can go into the back of these pillagers And I'm chasing down these marksmen at Dale as well with my own Noldorian archers. Hopefully should win that fight there. As you can see, the final bits of cavalry like still alive. These Servants of the Eye are still going. They've got like no men left in them. The general is a fresh unit somehow. He has not even taken one man loss. So that is going to be an issue. Because Servants of the Eye, even in this new update, is still really, really strong. See these pillagers wavering as they get surrounded by the Noldorian nobles. These orc pillagers are going to have a rough time trying to kill these guys.
The unit is running from the enemy.
Orc pillagers running onto the polearms, getting themselves killed. That's what we like to see as we rout that unit. And now it's kind of a bit more of a front line. I can surround this orc warrior here as well with my shipwright nobles and hopefully help clean this up. Just need to, I mean, there's still very elite stuff though for Mordor. There's guards of the teeth over here. They're certainly still an issue. You can see my general, the enemy general, sorry, is running down some, these were fairly healthy units of Noldorians. I think they just got up and I forgot about them because I was maneuvering stuff over here. And yeah, these got charged. I also, at the same time, I can't do anything about this. This is a shock infantry. It can't stop this. They get, like, they're really good anti-cav shock infantry, but not if they're getting charged. They're better if they're, like, if the cavalry's stationary, they can then chase the general. He's actually down to 41 men now. We've actually done a fair amount of damage to him. And this, I think, is, well, actually, no, it's not the moment. He's going to go and rear charge my Noldorian archers, which are actually losing. These guys are losing, actually, in combat. I'm kind of surprised that they're losing to marksmen of Dale. Maybe they got a volley at them, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, here it is. So, yeah, I kind of missed it, unfortunately, but Jackie charged his general in, and I managed to turn my polearm around, and it's just vaporized this poor Servants of the Eye here. It's done us so much damage. I thought he was going to charge my archers. I thought he charged them first, but clearly not. But yes, you can see the Servants of the Eye, like, just so, like, reduced in number here. And I thought he was coming back for a second charge, so I turn around again. He doesn't go for my shipwright nobles, a much better target. The shipwright nobles are still really strong. I don't think he's killed like a single one in that charge there. And he's starting to lose men quickly. That's down to 19 men now. My polearm's going back into combat against the guards of the teeth. This guy's like 63 men. They've like killed a bunch of people at this point. They're just nasty, plain nasty. And he's going to just go and help finish off these last few Noldorian swords here. And my general's now going to combat. He's going to try and help rout some of these Uruk throng, but it's looking desperate. It's down to 500 against 1,100 at this point, and you can see there he goes, the general. He's going to go up and try and break this sword, this archer, sorry. And then this archer's then freed up to then do whatever it wants, and it still has ammo. Annoyingly, but here he comes, flying in. But yeah, I'm winning in certain areas, but it may not be enough at this point. These Uruk throng are losing to my shipwright nobles. My general over here is starting to help clean up stuff. There's so many like orcs over here, so many polearms, so many spears, all sorts. Citadel guards still hanging on. There's still Dale in here with some Vinland guards, surprisingly. 103 Dalian troops left. I was constantly just like worried that the general was going to come and charge my polearms again, but it doesn't even matter because he's getting shot by archers. You see Gondor's infantry here has been charged as they're trying to deal with the orc warriors. Servants of the Eye down to 14 men. Are they going to... I mean, to be honest, if Mordor loses his general, they could chain rout. This is the thing, like, Gondor and the elves can hold on without a general for a little while, but here we go. It looks like he's going to go in for a charge now. He, like, at the last moment pulls out. And look, I didn't actually turn my general around, so he then goes for a second bite at the cherry, does Jackie. And I lose a lot more in that charge, to be fair. But I nearly kill his general here. It's down to 8 men. I turn the unit around, but it's starting to get focused on heavily now. Such a real shame. I was just hoping he'd charge it one last time. But Jackie seems to be keeping his this general pretty safe. And I don't know if the polearms are broken yet, but they are starting to lose. For the first time, they are losing in combat. My general's surrounded, and this is going to be the battle, really. We are going to be routed here. As you can see, the Citadel Guard finally breaking. And a chain riot just occurs here, and a valiant defeat to Linden and to Gondor as we are defeated in the battle. I really enjoyed playing it, though. It was a really fun one, nice fast-paced battle. And I got some really good kills with some of my units, so I can't really complain, really, to be honest. I beat Dale, and then I didn't have enough to come and help defeat Mordor, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got Shipwright Nobles here. My general with 253 kills. My other one with 254. My Noldorian Swords here, the Shock, getting 247, 227. My Noldorian Nobles, the star of the show, getting 186 kills, which is pretty damn good for a polearm unit. I definitely could have got more as well if I'd either sent it in earlier or like if the battle lasted a little longer. I would have probably got a few more kills because this unit in the end just broke down to army losses. And then my archers did pretty well, 113 kills, and my cav getting 193 kills. Not too bad. Some of them didn't do so well, like this one here, 21, but some of them did, like, they did okay. They're a 40-man unit now, so like getting 193 kills with a 40-man unit is pretty good, I guess. Then we have Wiz here playing as Gondor, 139 kills with the Citadel Guard. His swords here getting 305 kills, very nice. His polearms, 2 didn't do that great, but this one got 264 kills. His archers did okay, but nothing amazing. Maybe better bring in like another like sword or like or I don't know, maybe like another cav possibly. But like Gondorian cav here, 222 kills, really good kills there. Then with J Monster playing as Dale. I think it was one of his first games, Rise of Mordor. He said he did pretty well. His archers getting 133 kills. His swords and spears kind of got overwhelmed a bit. And his cav kind of just got locked in combat against mine, but he did pretty well. He managed to hold on and like delay me before I could go over to help Gondor. And then we have Jackie here with his vast hordes of Mordor. His general getting 292 kills. His Orc warriors here getting 155. Uruk Throng getting 203 kills. His Orc pillagers, I thought they did a little bit better, getting only 113 kills, but that's pretty good for them. Guards of the Teeth getting 209 kills, actually surpassing like the Noldorian nobles, and his other like cav getting 137 kills, so well done to him there. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is the new Elven unit, the Noldorian nobles. They are really fun to play with. Definitely worth trying them out once the update is out. Gives Linden just that little bit extra edge now to be able to obviously like compete more in sieges with like polearms. And it's gonna be really fun to play with them. And like I said, really mobile, but like still a really heavy unit. It's going to take a lot to beat them, put it like that. They are near on indestructible. But anyway, if you've enjoyed watching, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.